Hi, this is Jason Fielder with the Daily Forex Report for February 10th. Looking at the US Japanese yen pair, this particular pair, we are expecting it to move as high as 92.46, potentially as low as 89.02. Look for some resistance around 90.73 and look for support at 90.12 in this pair. This particular pair moved much lower today, formed a swing trade. If you draw your trend line from the low here and the low here, we could get a break from this point. If this particular in this particular session, if we hit that, we could move on down from this point to this point. Just something to keep an eye on. If you have a trend system and you want to trade on lower time frame, this would be a good one. I think the Euro USD, which is the next one we're looking at, actually has a better setup for the swing trade, so we're going to look at that here in a minute. We are expecting this pair to move as high as 132.04 and as low as 126.71. Now look for some resistance around 129.60 and look for support around 128.61 in this pair. This pair is basically moving sideways, biased to sideways at this time. Now taking a look at that swing trade, we have a low here that we're looking at and a low here. Go ahead and draw your trend line. What you'll find is we should have a entry point, a short entry point at around the 1.2843 level, and we're looking to exit this particular trade around 127.93, which would give us 50 pips. I wish this was more. I wish it was more around 100 pips. This pretty much brings us to right about here. I'd feel a little more comfortable if it was, especially considering the where this pair is currently, if this was a little bit larger move. But nonetheless, use a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. It may take this session, maybe another session. I mean, rightfully right now we're a little over 100 pips, a little movement from currently where we are to our take profit, so it's not that big of a deal. But let's take a look at the pound USD here. This particular pair, let me zoom in a little bit. This particular pair, we're looking for it to move as high as 150.74 and as low as 142.44. Look for some resistance around 145.87. Look for support around 144.10 in this particular pair. Now this pair, of course, moved much lower, very quick. We have an overextended bar trade. We are currently back up to the opening price, which is exciting. We could get a go ahead and short. Basically, we could get a trade out of this. It had started to head down, and I thought we'd missed it. But basically, we're looking for this particular short at around the 1.4542 level, maybe the 40 level. Look to exit this particular trade at 144.50. This gives a move of 88 pips in this particular pair. I think we will definitely get that during this next session. Now, this pair also created a swing trade in this pair. I have not run the numbers on it. You can definitely run them yourself and look for a break of that. We could see it move down basically to the open and the close of these two sessions over the next session or two for that, so you can pick up that move as well. That may be more of a move for tomorrow, but it's definitely something to take a look at. Now, looking ahead to tomorrow, we have the pound releasing their jobless claims change for January at 4:30 a.m. Consensus is that unemployment has increased from 77.9K to 88.0K, which would not be good news for the pound. We also have the Bank of England releasing their inflation report tomorrow. We also have the Australian dollar releasing their unemployment for January at 7:30 p.m. Consensus is that their unemployment has jumped significantly from negative 1.2K to I'm sorry, come down negatively from negative 1.2K to negative 18K. So we'll have to see if that comes out. If so, that could be good for the Australian dollar. Well, that about wraps it up for today. Until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.